this special edition of comedy music or comedy inside some music. Uh, I feel today in a happy mood of telling about my all-time favorite musician and my all-time favorite concert. I will try to make it as a speed run because else it will take me like the entire session, like hours. So speed run starts now. Okay, my all-time favorite solo musician is Bob Dylan. I would also say that he's my all-time favorite artist of any kind, musician, lyricist, writer, painter, whatever. The point is that I met the Beatles. I discovered the Beatles as a elementary school, middle school kid, and then high school. I discovered like, oh, did you know that Bob Dylan influenced the Beatles in their in Rubber Soul, in the rest of their albums, you know? And I was like, wow, who's that guy? And I listened to his songs, some of his songs, and I was like, huh, he's good. But throughout the months, throughout the years, I became more and more lover of his music, up to the point of just becoming myself a self-taught Dylanologist. And, you know, reading his two books, Chronicles, also the book Tarantula, watching his documentaries, Martin Scorsese, No Direction Home, also the other one, Rolling Thunder Venue. I listened to all his albums from the 60s, some of his albums from 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. The point is that years went by. I became the most obsessive fan of Bob Dylan in his art. And in 2023, like in March, I just found out that he was coming to Madrid, Spain in June 7 and June 8. So I was like, I need to watch that guy, no matter the cost, no matter what I think. So what happens, I'm going to watch that person as near as possible. And so I bought the ticket like in March. I skipped a class because I was waiting, you know, buy the ticket. I got a second row ticket for like $300. So it was like my savings that I had for that year. And then it was like, oh, yeah, finally, I'm going to watch Bob Dylan himself, an 80-something year old Bob Dylan. Still, I just wanted to watch him. You know, it's like watching Picasso painting something or Shakespeare writing something. That's the kind of genius I think Bob Dylan has in human history. And, you know, months went by, the day has come. Madrid, Spain, June 7, 2023. You know, few hours before 1 hour before the concert started, it was like, oh no, there's a gigantic storm in Madrid, and I was like, oh no, there's a chance that they are going to cancel it. And I even like you know, I was praying to God or whatever who is capable to control the weather. It's like, no, please don't do that. Like I even cried of no, please don't. And like you know, the storm stopped. And it was like, oh yeah, the concert is going on. You know, some people told me like the workers of that place of the concert venue. And I was like, oh, fine, okay. And finally, you know, Bob Dylan and his band went out. I was in the second row. It was like, oh, he's the man who has been making the most incredible art that I have enjoyed in my life. And yeah, and what I got out from that experience was like, I mean, that is just a man, you know, being himself, enjoying what he's doing, even throughout these decades. You know, he's like, you know, he's committed to life, to love and life. So, end of speed run. I'm going to put you 3 songs from his most important album trilogy. The first one is Subterranean Homesick Blues from the album Bringing It All Back Home. The second song is from a Buick 6 from the album Highway 61 Revisited. And the third album is Leopard Skin Pillbox Hat from the double album Blonde and Blonde. I own those 3 vinyls, and you know, I love Bob Dylan, you know, for everything that he has done in music history. So, sorry for talking so much, but it's just something I wanted to say out loud. You're listening to Joan Stein-Siena live from KLMU, broadcasting live from Loyola Marymount. Enjoy the music. Thank you. Well, thank you so much, Bob Dylan, for pretty much your music and giving me the best concert I have ever been and one of my best days of my life.